Alpha, Beta, Zeta, doesn't matter. He'll always be our Teen Wolf, Tyler Posey. So he's not a were-cheetah, but he is the newest Teen Wolf in Beacon Hills, Dylan Sprayberry.
I think I broke my toe on that cartwheel.
This giant man is John Duff, our extraordinary berserker, and a special shout out to our special effects team who made
Porn!
John Duff.
Do a kickflip. I don't have a skateboard. Are you sure it's
I think this just goes to show what an incredible special effects department that Teen Wolf has. I think we should give it up for that. And secondly, Mr. Davis, I believe you have something you would like to talk about.
I do. I have a special announcement. We just found out yesterday, had to keep secret, we will be coming back for a 5th season. And it will be not 12 episodes like 4th, it will be 20, which is easier than 24.
All right, so Jeff, let's talk about season 4. I have to tell you, the whole Deadpool of it all has been amazing. Seeing all these different characters come in, some with mouths, some without mouths. I mean, it's pretty dope. Can you talk about how much acid you had to do to think of? No. Can you talk about where that idea was born from?
It was actually born out of, there was not very much time between the end of season 3 and the beginning of season 4. We had to come up with ideas really quickly. And I was sitting around with my brothers during Christmas, and we were reminiscing and lamenting the fact of how we were so poor in our 20s, and didn't realize how poor we were being raised by a single mom. And I wanted to take it back to those sort of Spielbergian type struggles you see in like E.T., where the kids and the single mom were really poor and they had to have very human struggles. And for us in the writer's room, it was a way to get back to human problems, as opposed to creating or inventing another really complicated mythology.
And I appreciate that with the addition of Dylan Sprayberry, you've continued to only cast Jello.
Yeah.
2 names. I think it's important for any wannabe actors out there.
How that happens.
I mean,
that's gonna be Dylan's and Tyler. We call him Little Dill. You call him Little Dill Spray?
Yo, yeah. I guess.
I think I called him that once.
You said that in an interview.
For Dylan Sprayberry, what has it been like to join this show? I mean, this is a group of guys who've been together for quite a long time. Is there hazing? I mean, how rough of a fun transition has it been for you?
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. I mean, these guys, that's really echoey. These guys are great. They're like my brothers now. And we've been working for like a half a year, and it feels like we've been working together forever. It's awesome.
Yes, and by the way, for season 5, Dylan is now a series regular.
Wait, what's the question?
What is the deal with Styles and
Are they dating?
They're unique. They're unlike most relationships in high school, I think. They're...
Do they have sex? Is what.
tons of sex, of course.
Yeah!
No, sex is bad.
Sex is good. Sex is bad.
Unless you're married. Oh, God.
We have a sign here that says there's underage people in this audience.
Help.
Jeff. Not saving this question.
Jeff, what do you think of this question?
I can say for upcoming, they may have a rocky road ahead. So it's gonna get difficult for Malia and Styles, especially as a certain secret about her parentage comes out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who knows what that secret is? Yeah, you do.
Well, that's not the only secret being kept at the moment. I mean, heck, I feel like Derek has a huge secret that he's keeping from everyone, which we found out in last week's episode. What was your reaction when you found out your character was slowly losing all of his powers?
For me, it was actually really exciting. It was kind of an opportunity to, I think anytime you come across something with your character that you can personally relate to in like a very real kind of way, it's always really exciting. So for me, Derek becoming more human was much the same as I went through when I stopped playing baseball, because that was such a huge identity thing for me as a kid growing up, that when I stopped, I kind of had this weird, moment where you go, well, who am I without that? So for Derek to be losing his powers as a werewolf, he's gonna have to figure out who he is when he's not a werewolf. So it's becoming a human and moving on and finding your identity and who you are and what you stand for and the actions you take, as opposed to just a label that you might have. So.
How many of these people on this panel are being killed off in the back half of the season? I feel like there was no one left unbloodied, unbruised, and semi-unconscious.
That sounds about right.
What can you sort of talk about what's coming up in the next stretch?
A lot of decision making, a lot of character arcs coming to a finish, I could say. You saw Peter Hale at the end of that trailer, and one of the last line he says is, "It was my bite that changed your life. It's my bite that can end it." So you're going to be seeing the fruition of Peter Hale's plan and what he intends with Scott.
That was the first time we've seen him as a wolf other than the alpha, right?
Yeah. He was a big CGI monster before.
Yes, he was. Ian has never worn the werewolf makeup before, other than that moment. He was just a CGI monster. Does anybody care? Is that interesting to anybody?
Not to ramble, yeah?
Hello.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I wanted to ask what drew you to audition for the show?
Not money. I mean, for me, what drew me to the audition is that it was Scott is the lead character. I had never played a lead before, so I was like, hell yeah. It was on MTV. I grew up watching MTV. I read the script. It was phenomenal, Jeff Davis. And everything was just exactly the way I wanted it to be. And then I met Dylan and Tyler, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, I have to be a part of this. And then it's been history ever since. And now we make out all the time.
We don't make out.
We don't.
We just sit next to each other in underwear. I loved the script, and I loved Styles, and I wanted to audition for him.
Yeah, I like the script was the first thing that caught my attention, and then I loved how creepy Derek was actually.
Also,
the first script.
You're naturally part werewolf.
I know, yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, that was a family joke going into it that I had to be a werewolf at some point in my life, so this worked out nicely.
I saw Hecklin at my audition, and I was like, wait, you totally have to be on this show. Because I knew him before the show. And so naturally you now are. And I was giving him like tourist points to hit Atlanta where we used to film, and that's when I got the call like, you're gonna be a 5'8" model off the runways of Milan. And I don't look Italian, I'm 5'3", and as some of you might have heard the story, I somehow ended up playing Lydia, Jeff Davis, so thank you for hiring the redhead, pale, short girl to play the popular pretty girl, so thank you.
But they took care of me, so it's okay.
Oh my god.
That was him telling you can go ahead and ask your question.
So I have this weird secret hidden talent where I can roll my R's backwards. So I was wondering if, wait, what?
What does that even mean? I want to see this.
Okay, ready?
To see it.
So I wanted to see if any of you guys had any weird talents. If any of you guys don't, then what would you like to have?
I'm like trying to find some now.
Do we have weird talents?
Wow.
I can roll my R's backwards.
So Shelly does her own
Oh yeah.
werewolf voice.
I don't know. I have no talents. The show just makes it seem like we all have like special talent.
That may have been the hardest question.
I can skateboard.
We can't do anything.
It's weird, they call us talent.
I can
They're trying to
kickflip.
get us in a room, but
Yeah, what do we? Can anyone do anything with their bodies?
Dylan, you can do the work.
The wrong question to ask.
you said it.
Hidden talents.
What happened?
You know what we can do? We can answer a question without answering it.
Yep.
Just like we are right now. That's all of our history.
Sorry,
Amanda.
sweetheart, we have no talents. For lame.
Perfect, killing it. Okay, next question.
Hi, I love you, Dylan O'Brien.
Oh my god.
Okay, if Styles could be any supernatural character, what would you want?
Oh, you're so cute.
like any supernatural character in the history of supernatural characters, or within the world of Teen Wolf? Any of them. Okay. that's out of nowhere. You can have my name tag if you want. Oh no. Unless it makes you cry. I'm trying to do everything to just make you stop crying.
Dylan, go give her the name tag.
Here. Okay, well now I'm giving it to you.
I can't watch this, it's so hard.
Next question.
I can see your butt.
Dylan, come back. We need you, Dylan.
Spider-Man.
Always and forever.
Or Chewbacca.
Hello. I guess I don't know who could really answer this question. Maybe Tyler Hecklin. Do you know if Peter Hale will ever stop wearing V-necks?
Well, Hecklin, you're pretty close to Ian Bowen.
Can I tell you
It wasn't-
right now,
wasn't
that's
the
my
first V-neck
favorite
hit.
question I've ever gotten.
Just call
Only
it.
because I can't wait to tell Ian that was the question that I got.
You should ask Ian Bowen that question.
Knowing Ian, no.
They'll just get
There will-
deeper.
Yes, they'll be deeper and wider. It'll be these, and then it'll be a
Just
U,
a vest.
and then somehow a very stretched out W. It'll be outrageous.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering what happened to Danny.
That is the saddest. Jeff, what do you think about that question?
I'll take that question.
thoughts on that?
You have not seen the last of Danny.
Thank you. You're an ace. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jasmine, and I just wanted to know, I know Dylan on the show is definitely comedic relief, but Offset, who's the comedic relief? Is it Dylan or Tyler Posey?
I don't think it can be just between me and Dylan.
Yeah.
I think everyone here, even though I talk about masturbating and pooping a lot,
Oh my God.
it's still.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
We have very different senses of humor.
And there's different sense of humors on the set.
They both. It's like Offset. It's like an ensemble sitcom. I feel like.
It is. It really is.
It's just a constant-
Shelly's hilarious. Dylan's hilarious. Heckman's hilarious.
Yeah.
This is so genuine. I can't.
I mean, like, it is genuine. I just didn't. There's no way. Holland, you're the funniest in the world. I love listening to you talk.
Unintentionally.
I love.
Holland is so funny.
We're a sitcom. We're a walking sitcom.
Yeah.
It's because we're drunk all the
So
time.
basically, no one
Spin
wins
off.
the category right
Spin off to.
A reality show. We're gonna have a reality show of us just walking around.
Like after the show's over and we don't have any more career or anything, we're just gonna be like MTV, please take us back for a reality show.
So every werewolf pack has a motto that will calm them. For the Hills, it's Alpha, Beta, Omega, and for DeMarcos, it's the Sun, the Moon, the Truth. So, what's the callback motto gonna be, or what are your personal mottos to calm you down when you're talking to people who are really cool?
Ice cream. Donuts, donuts, donuts.
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 I don't know.
I have a. Be your own anchor.
Be your own anchor. Be your own anchor. Be your own anchor. We're like, hey, that's good. I like that. That's Scott's mantra. Be your own anchor. I mean, did anybody get that tattooed on them by any chance?
I have to ask for the internet. If you could ship anyone on the show that's not already canon, do you know what that means?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, that should be the last question.
Who it?
I still like the sheriff and Mama McCall.
We've been talking a lot in the writers' room about Stilinski and Melissa. Oh, they do have a certain chemistry, don't they? I kind of ship Styles and Kate, though.
Even one. I was like, hey, Kate's open.
Well, no, originally I thought it'd be a really cool, a really funny scene if she had to like get information out of me, so she like made out with me to make me tell her something.
I remember that.
Remember? Which is so 18 of me to say.
It was perfect.
These are the conversations we had season 1 when we all lived together.
Amazing. Thank you to the Teen Wolf cast so much for being here. Thank you for your questions. Have an awesome day, everybody.